everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nicole and this is A Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And in today's video I am taking you along for a spring home tour. So for this year, for spring, I went with a very neutral home decor palette, but also adding in those green colors and florals and things like that to give it a very light and airy feel. That is what my main goal was here in my home. So I did a little bit in my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. And then at some point I'm going to be adding flowers and doing an outside refresh as well. So be on the lookout for that video. But for the living room, I ended up just doing some very simple things. I have an olive tree next to my fireplace. I also added a clock over there, and on my fireplace mantle I wanted to tie in some black materials because I do have a lot of black accents throughout my home. So I ended up doing a set of black candlesticks that are very pretty. I ended up getting these from Amazon, and it actually came in a 12 pack for less than $40, which in my opinion is a really good price for as many candlesticks as I was able to get. In the candlesticks, I also have some battery operated candles that go really well with those, and they fit in there perfectly. Those are also from Amazon. And then on the opposite side of the fireplace, I have a little faux plant from the Hearth and Hand line. This fireplace was a DIY project that my husband did a couple of years ago now, and I'm planning to do a video showing you guys a complete transformation of our home from when we first purchased it several years back to what it looks like now. So be on the lookout for that video as well. That is going to be a fun one coming up probably this summer, so I'm super excited to share that with you guys. But moving along into the living room, I ended up doing a little bit of home decor on top of my hall tree. This is something that I do every single season. So I just have a few books stacked together with a faux plant. The plant came from Target last year. I also have a photo that is kind of a still life or landscape art from Hobby Lobby, and some more black candlesticks to tie in with those black accents that I'm going for. And then on that same wall, I have a little bit of a gallery wall with some of our photos of my husband and I. One is an engagement photo, the other one is a wedding photo. And then I also have a couple of photos in the middle, just kind of staggered to give a little bit more dimension. And those are both from Hobby Lobby. One of them was a clearance find at the beginning of the year, and the other one I purchased when it was 50% off. Anything that I can link down below, I will absolutely link down below for you. So if there's anything you are interested in, be sure to check the description box. And if there's something that I did not mention but you are wanting to know information on, let me know that as well, and I can definitely find out that information. The next area that I decorated in my living room is a console table. This is something that I love styling every single year. Large arrangement on this table. Doing a less is more concept in my home with larger statements is something I always strive to do. So this console table is always super fun to style. I have a vase from Hobby Lobby with some thrifted florals on the inside. I also have some boxes that look like books that are also from Hobby Lobby, and then I have a faux plant that I've had for quite some time now that came from TJ Maxx, and I also have a candle on a little saucer that is from Walmart. And then to put on the second shelf, just to keep it very simple, I have our record player. The next area in my living room that I focused on was the center area, which is where I am right now, in the seating area. So we have 2 love seats and a faux leather couch, and also an oversized coffee table here in this section. So I just wanted to add in those really lifelike florals on the coffee table that are just very pretty. These are thrifted, and I have them in a distressed vase that came from Hobby Lobby. The basket that is in is also thrifted, and I just have that layered with some Magnolia magazines. And then as far as the couches go, I just went with a very light and fresh feel, so keeping those ivories and cream colored pillows, also along with some greens in there. So these green pillows and the striped pillows are pillow covers from Amazon, and one of the throw blankets that I have here is from Amazon as well. So I will have all of that linked down below. And then I also have a thrifted blanket as well on my faux leather couch. The 2 really large cream colored pillows are from Target last year, and then the floral printed pillow is from Amazon as well, and that one is a pillow cover also. The last little thing that I did in our living room was add our blanket ladder behind the gray love seat. So I just added a little basket to this with some florals that tied the whole room together. And then I do have one other little area that I like to style. I don't ever go all out with this area, but it is a DIY project that we made, like an accent wall several years ago, and we have a bench there, and I always like to put pillows and books or magazines there. And then for this spring I ended up adding a little fern wreath to the hooks. The next room that we decorated was our dining room. So I kept this very simple. Again, I always like to have something on my dining room table, and then I also style our hutch as well, and just a couple little things on the wall, nothing too major at all. But as far as the dining room table goes, I do have a jute table runner down that is an oversized one from the Hearth and Hand line last year, and then I also have a thinner jute runner. That one is from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. That one they typically have in the spring shop line every single year, so you can probably get your hands on that, if not the exact one, something very similar. And then for the centerpiece, I have a large thrifted basket, and then on the inside I have another vase from Hobby Lobby. These are so inexpensive when they are 50% off. The vases at Hobby Lobby will be 50% off when the tabletop decor is 50% off. So this specific vase I got for like $8.50, which I think is a great deal. It's a very beautiful piece and something that I can use all year round. And then on the inside of the vase, I ended up putting some variegated stems. They are just greenery. I wanted to kind of avoid the flowers on the dining room table just because I will have them scattered throughout the rest of that room. You guys will see here soon, but I just kept it very simple with the greenery in the vase and just kind of layered it in with that basket, and I think it turned out really pretty. It was exactly what I was going for with just the less is more concept. And then moving over to the hutch, this is something that I style every single season. I like to keep very basic things in there, something that I'm not always reaching for, so I do use this for decorative purposes, not so much of functionality, if that makes sense. So I don't keep dishes in there or anything like that that I use on a regular basis. It's more for decor purposes. So on the inside of my hutch, I do have some faux plants. I have some thrifted books. I have a Cozy White Cottage book. Just a little bit of everything that kind of mix and matches, but it all flows and is very cohesive. And this is something that I strive to do every single season. And then on the outside of my hutch, I have a large wicker bottle. The bottle is a piece that I borrowed from my mom this year. She wasn't using it in her home, so I ended up picking that up from her and using it this season. And I have some thrifted florals in there. And then in one of the corners, I also have another little wicker bottle. This one is also from my mom's house, and I have those same flowers that I have in my living room in that bottle, along with more of the candlesticks and battery operated candles. Last but not least, the next room is the kitchen. So in the kitchen, again, I kept it extremely simple with this. I have a very small kitchen. It is a galley style kitchen, so we are very particular on the items that we bring in here, just because we are cooking in here almost every single meal every single day. So we need a lot of space to work with since we don't really have a ton to begin with. So in one little corner, this is kind of my fun decorative corner, if you will, I have a stack of cookbooks there with some bookends. I also have a lamp that is thrifted. I have some charcuterie boards layered in there, a thrifted still life picture that has flowers on it, and then I also made a little arrangement that is all from Hobby Lobby, from the cosmos to the fern that is in there as well. And then I also have a green vase that is from Hobby Lobby on clearance at the beginning of the year. And then I also have a crock with my wooden spoons, and then a little toothpick holder over there. And then the other space in my kitchen is right next to our stove. I have a large black vase that was from Hobby Lobby on clearance, again at the beginning of this year. I have that layered on top of a wicker charger, and just put some more of those variegated greenery pieces in there, along with some more flowers to tie it all in and make it flow with the rest of the room. So thank you guys so much for watching this spring home tour. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. I would love to have you here in this space. Here on my channel, I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And this summer, I am planning to go hardcore on the thrifting and antiquing. I love doing that, and I feel like it's been quite some time since I have focused my channel on that specifically. I used to do thrift with me's all the time. I've recently just been kind of out of the groove of that. If you are new here, I recently had a new baby, so we now have 3 kids, and they are all 3 boys. So we have 3 boys, and our youngest, he is just now 2 months old. So just adding a new baby to the picture and just getting into the groove of things has been, I guess, not really challenging, but more so just getting the hang of it, and you know, new things come, new routines. So that's kind of where we're at right now, but I have lots of fun videos coming up on my channel. With this warmer weather, we are going to be doing lots of projects. We have some projects that we are doing outside currently. We're also going to be doing a master bedroom remodel, refresh. This is something we have never done, and I'm super excited for it. We have lived in our house for over 6 years now, and our bedroom has like not been touched, other than we have painted the walls, and we got new wood flooring whenever we did the entire house. But other than that, there is nothing. It's always like my extra decor goes in there. I've never put forth much effort into decorating it at all. So that one is going to be super fun. I'm also going to be doing our little boy's bedroom. So our 2 older boys, they share a room now, and that was really fun to kind of transform that space and make it functional yet practical for 2 young boys, and that was a good one. So we're going to be sharing that here on my channel coming up very soon. And then our little one, our newest addition, Theo, his nursery is not complete yet. So we're going to be doing all things in his room as well. So just lots of fun room transformations and just decorating and shopping and thrifting and antiquing and all the things. So if all that sounds good to you, like I had said, I hope you consider subscribing today. I would love to have you. This is so much fun to just share my ideas and how I decorate and just all the things mixed in together. So anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.